Hey, it's your girl Monique 69 Wade Johnson. I'm here with my girl Candy Love, who's switching Christmas backgrounds is
Hey.
hilarious to me. And we are here to cover Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 39, episode whatever, episode 6.
99.
All right, because it's like they did not have 9 seasons, but
Ugh.
here we are. So, how did you enjoy this episode?
What I wanted to happen did not happen.
I know.
I wanted Martell to air Marceau out. I
Mm.
wanted Martell to put it out there on Front Street, but I ain't need him to chop down Tisha. I ain't need him to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
that was like,
what? Bruh, that was low hanging fruit. Like, that was such an easy do. Like, why did you do that? That was so unnecessary, in my opinion. Like, if you want to talk ish about the man, do it. But you ain't got to sit there and bring his wife into it. And ain't no way he should have left there with his skin intact to his face because it should have been off. I'm
okay.
sorry. I said it. I meant it.
Because he was doing a lot. He was out of pocket. He was out of line in
He
my
should have been skint.
opinion.
He should have been skint. He should have been skint alive. Okay. He should have been drug on that concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And no, we're not doing that. Mm-mm.
Hey there,
No.
Barbara Johnson.
Hey, Miss Barbara. Yeah, he should have been
Yeah,
skint. Knocked all
yeah,
the Mario coins out of him, knocked all the plasma out of his ass. The plasma should have been knocked out of him and donated to whoever needed. Like, no, 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 no. You're not talking about my wife like that. You're not going to bring my wife into it. No, we're not
right.
doing it. No. Only on
It,
TV is where that
out of
happens.
pocket, out of pocket, out of pocket, for sure. Out of
Only
pocket.
on television. Hi, Lemon
Oh,
Kush. Hey, Miss Barbara. Thank you for coming through.
hey, let me kush, Pepper. How are you all this good evening? But yeah, so the episode just started where it left off with Martell getting his phone and have these supposedly receipts and what have not, and him and Marceau are going back and forth, and then Destiny asks another question. It was just messy, and he threw like we were saying, he threw Tisha in there talking about who how she saved Marceau. She got the bottom of the barrel and who they f in college or not college. I don't know. It was
College.
just
How long ago that's been? If you bring
I know, I know, I know. So that's I'm like college. Like I thought you
Bruh.
talking about like now. I'm
Okay,
like,
or since they've been on the show, like, no, we're not doing that. Like, no, anything you talking about my husband or my wife or whatever, that is irrelevant.
yeah.
Okay, so what? Now what? Okay, now what? That's my thing. Now what? Okay, now what?
And then he seemed like Martell was holding back. I'm like, holding back for what? Because I everybody be sprayed that day if you really had some receipts. But
Okay, and Tisha wouldn't be brought in because if you and him was as tight as y'all say y'all were, you got ish on him. Tisha shouldn't even been brought up in it.
yeah, the way
She
she
shouldn't
talking
even been
about
brought
who
up
she
in it.
was sleeping with and stuff like that, it was just I'm like,
He was
okay.
it was so disrespectful. When I say Martell is a disrespectful ninja, listen, ain't no way he should have both legs right now. He should not. He should be walking with peg legs, okay? He should have a
But
damn
they know this. They see it when it happened to Mel. Now they wanna
yeah. He should be ain't no way the man got both legs. Ain't no way his skin's still on his face. Cause listen, I would have dusted his head. He would have been that concrete slab would have been taking it all off. I would have drug him. I ain't lying.
and then Marcel said something in the confessional if he can treat his ex wife like this. I should be surprised or something. I was like,
Yeah, y'all see it
I
now.
wasn't saying that when it was going down. Like,
Mhm.
let's be for real. It was just weird. Weird. And
I just didn't care for that. And he all that yelling he was doing at Tisha and all of her like why are
and
you
then all that
telling her?
bleeping. I was like, why y'all bleeping these words?
And then he got pissed off when Marceau said, your side chick, something about your side chick. Oh, that really took him to another level. Then I say, Oh, you get upset about the side chick? Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
All I heard was 111 after a while. I was like, this it felt so flat. It
All
was
that
just
yelling and screaming, like you went and got a phone for what? You did
yelling and screaming,
nothing.
and a lot of bleaks was going
You
on
did
in that episode.
nothing. You did nothing. You did
I was
nothing.
like, nothing. And then Kimmy approached. She said you should be ashamed. She told that to Marcel. He like, I ain't sleep with that woman. She's like, that's not what I'm talking about. I was like, dude, you think she's talking about the woman? She's just saying how Martell being disrespectful to his wife, like he yelling in her face and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
like that would not
Then,
happen. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that don't happen. My cousin, older than me, he about 10, maybe 12 years older than me. He
mm-hmm,
disrespected the girl that he was dating.
mm-hmm.
She said, "Give me my keys." He did this to his keys and dropped them. She was finna be no, 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 no. Uh-uh. I stopped her from being no ma'am. Pick them keys up and hand them to her. Cause we ain't finna be disrespectful. But you my cousin, you my sister. I don't care if I'm your mama. We're not doing this.
All right.
We're
It
not
don't
doing
matter.
this.
The disrespect is disrespect. So it's
Yeah. I can't stand that. Don't do that in front of me. 'Cause I promise you, I'm gonna say something.
like, right.
I'm talking. I couldn't have been Kimmy. I couldn't have been Kimmy. I couldn't have been in Nail. Them
And
women out there let
Maurice,
him. Child, it would have been me and it
Maurice,
would have been me and Martell. They would have had to pull me off of him. Cause you ain't finna
he
holler
so
this woman in this woman's face about what she did when she did it. So what? What
well.
you
Chris
do?
can't do nothing because he let Martell holler at Nail face last
Child.
season. So
Hmm.
I don't know what's be happening in they mind when he be like this. I don't know. It seems like they all
But
on
they be
mute,
scared of him. I
like
ain't scared of him.
they on mute and pause. They
Yep.
like
Everybody
they
on the
glitching.
standstill.
It's
Nobody
like they want to
moving.
do
And now you got Maurice moving, but I believe Maurice was moving so Martell would like put like not say nothing.
not get on him, basically. Right. Not get on him. He said
Woo!
enough, but not
But
enough like for him
they
to get
should
on.
they should not have allowed him to do Tisha the way he did her. And
Yeah.
I put that on
I'm
Destiny
glad
because
Marceau I'm glad
she knew
Marceau told Tisha
Martell
to
was
leave.
pissed.
So
Yeah, she knew Martell was
yeah,
pissed.
it's definitely on Destiny. Even Destiny got upset and trying to leave.
No
She
man,
tossed
oh,
the
you gonna stay
cards in
here
the
in that
air.
fire? You started this shit. You gonna
And
stay in that
Lance, she was
fanny?
like, oh,
Put it
Lance
out.
told you to wait. Lance walked her to a car. She's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it was her fault. Even Tisha said in her confession, like, it's Destiny with these questions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You because you knew the man was upset because you sitting there telling me something. Well, didn't you say
Even
something about the
Martell kind of
nephew?
blame her
Didn't
later.
you say? Well, all right, here we go. Let it out. Child, no ma'am. No, we not doing that.
Yeah, but yeah, Destiny, you can't have it both ways. You know, this was like you playing producer, but it backfired in your face at big time. So, yeah, so that is what it is. So
And
you gonna have to take some
one
blame
more
for that
thing.
too.
I don't know if you know, but Destiny want to sue people for saying her and Lance go together, right? But what we see on TV, she trying to sue the content creators because they saying her and Lance was going together.
Well,
Y'all said that when y'all was on the
why
boat.
she trying to sue a
The mama
content
said it.
creator?
You didn't
Yeah, I
deny
could
it.
say Nell said y'all had something going on.
Whether
Like
y'all
Nell
go
said
together
it.
or not, whatever it is, y'all got something going on. And right now, the
Whether if
camera
it's
control y'all
today
got.
or when y'all shot the thing, I don't know. So it's like, why would you sue when Nell said it out her mouth? And we don't know how long ago this was shot. We don't know
Exactly.
exactly what day this was shot. Like y'all gotta like think. And I ain't never did I ever say they were together? No, that I just said it's a possibility they hunched or went on a
Yeah,
date or two. And that's
yeah.
all I said. I don't
And I
know if they
probably
go
did say
together
they
in
did.
present
I don't
day.
know. I mean, the way Destiny be moving, like she just want a man. She don't care who it is. She just pick
Hmm.
him up and keep on moving. But she's suing people because of she saying they hunt. They was together or going with the boy because he got a baby or some his wife or whoever had a baby recently,
Now
child.
that part I heard learn later, but like I said, people don't know when this was shot, and they'll say it out her mouth that
His
they
mama
was
said it.
talking.
Okay, and you did not deny it. And then y'all on
Hello.
camera right here. He walked up as your boo thing or your friend or whatever. And
Right,
then,
even Martell making sly remarks like, "Oh, she stopped then, she turned around then." Like it's
child,
something going on,
he didn't
some
have
more going on than
nobody.
friendship. Like,
Mm-mm.
girl, you can't be that uptight about that.
You
I
can't.
mean, you must be low in coinage if you're trying to sue content creators. That's wild, in my opinion. But yeah,
Mm-mm.
moving on. This crazy scene. So everybody blew up and went home. Next. Oh Lord. I'm looking like, is you really about to buy a ring? She at the jewelry store, y'all. I'm like, I know y'all, you ain't finna buy no ring. Cause Marcel in the confessional said, I already bought you a ring. I'm like, yeah, okay. And she there to buy him a ring. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay. Cause if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, it does give Yandy and Desi.
I saw that. I said, I know Yandy did not slide over on the LAMH. Why these
Even when
black women
Yandy
got to
did
buy
it, I
a
was looking
ring
at her
each
like,
man? Well, I ain't gonna tell the story. I did. My husband lost his on our anniversary, like the third anniversary. He lost his that weekend. How he lost it, I don't know. But yes, I went and bought another one. I did. Cause nigga, you
yeah,
gonna
that's fine.
you gonna put it on.
But when
But I ain't
Mendici
begging you
and
to.
Yandy, I'm like, are y'all really married? Because we know y'all had that fake wedding, y'all was before he
Oh,
went to lock up,
yeah.
and yeah, and then you came out later like we wasn't really married. I'm like, well, that would make sense because I know Yandy is about protecting her paper, and
Okay.
she not gonna get tied up when he going to jail, prison, or whatever. But yeah, so this was kind of remind me of that. She said,
See,
I'm like, the ring don't mean nothing
it does
today
not.
time. Back in the day, sure. Today time, no.
Kim Zolciak told y'all the ring didn't mean a thing.
Okay. Not a damn thing over here, cause they still gonna do what they want to do regardless, man
And if
or
he doesn't
woman.
want to wear a ring, baby, he can go get a tattoo. He gonna get something. He can get a tattoo or something. Cause
He said, "You think people ain't gonna know I'm married?" I'm like, everybody don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, sucker. Like everybody don't watch
child,
TV like that. Like everybody don't watch reality TV like
they
that.
don't.
So
They don't.
everybody ain't gonna know you married.
And they don't care. If they some hungry birds, angry
Okay,
birds, they ain't gonna care about that ring. Ring or no ring, they still want the dingaling. They don't care.
okay, you got that right. They don't not care,
Mm-mm.
and they don't
I
mind
feel
being a
sorry
side
for her
chick.
though. In a way, she seems so timid and meek and mild, and like she's just the sweetest little person in the whole wide world, and like everything just hurts her feelings, and it's like she's always whining, but I know that's not her in real life. I know
No,
she's
it
not that
ain't her.
person,
She like a Wonder Junior.
but I
You
need her to
saw her
stop
pop
coming
off.
across like that on TV because that don't look good. I need her to be a balance of who she is off
She
camera.
don't know how to do that. Even after all this time, she's still trying to figure it out. In my opinion, the way
I'm
she
so
be, one
sorry.
minute she hot, one minute she cold, and one minute she trying to be mild. I be like, okay, you
I'm gonna
still
need her to
figuring it
put
out.
bass in her voice when she talk to him because he don't like that mushy that maybe he does. I don't know, but I need her to do better. I need her to do better. Cause them people when they see stuff and they just talk about our man,
She
girl,
said
who
for
gives a
six
shit what
years.
happened there?
I'm like, I
Who
get it,
cares?
but get off the show. That's how you feeling.
Who cares?
That's
F them
simple.
people.
Remove yourself. Yeah, after some people, they don't know what's really going on in your marriage.
The way he
So
treats you on camera anyway makes baby why he don't need to wear no ring.
I mean, and then all of y'all get heat on some type of level.
Yeah.
So I
Mm-hmm.
guess everybody can deal with it differently. But in my opinion, like if this was really hurting you that bad,
Mm-hmm.
get off the show. It's that
Yeah.
simple. Remove yourself from it.
Amen.
That's simple, in my opinion. So
I agree.
yeah. So I mean, I get it. Like it's hard. Like you trying to, and people just like he said, start reading the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, I thought
yeah.
she was off social media at one point, but I
Yeah, and she back on it. I think she had a pause for a minute when they first started it,
mm-hmm.
because I think it really took a toll on her and stuff like that. And then she came back, refresh, renew,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think it weighed on her again. So yeah, little Wonder Junior over there. So yeah, she's sensitive, but she got that wonder in her. So
I'm gonna need the
it's
one
not
that got a little bit more than that on cross when it come across TV. Cause nah, you ain't finna be doing talking to me like I'm
but she don't know
nobody.
when to cut it on and off. It's like she having a bad timing. Like okay,
Yeah, bad timing all the
right? I'm like that
time.
don't fit. That like that's what the emotion you went with. Okay, yeah, but
Mm-mm.
I mean I like Tisha for the most part, but yeah, trying to get this man a red ring and toss $2,000 and they get their jewelry clean and talking about the pressure of people I guess talking about her on social media and the Martell stuff a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So and how they got to apologize to Destiny for well, Tisha said she called and apologized to Destiny for what went down, and Marcel said he got to call her too.
Apologize for what?
I guess they behavior in her
The
what was it called?
field
Field day. Field day. Yeah,
big D,
field day.
big D, big D energy. I don't know, child.
We're just gonna call it field day because it was not. Yeah.
Child.
So yeah.
No.
I'm like the way he be looking at her when she be having her emotional. I'm like, is I don't think he's like emotional detached, and
Mm-hmm.
so I'm like,
And he's not in
could
tune.
be he's not in tune with his emotions. Like there must be a thing that happened when they grew up. So it's like he just be looking like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
but I hope he doesn't. I hope he's different. So I hope he's softer with his daughters
That's
and
why I
the
said
son.
he got two daughters and a son.
I hope
So
he's softer with them. I mean, maybe be
and,
soft, be a little hard with the son, maybe a little bit, but with those girls, I hope he shows them affection. Because he shows Tisha none on camera.
well, yeah, I just hope he saw all his kids because even though the boys need
Yeah,
affection too,
yeah.
they don't know how to.
Cope
Especially that
emotionally.
right, because
Hmm.
they think
Or he gonna
that
be like him, so he gonna have to show him some affection.
because they think showing emotion is weak and it's not even for
Hmm.
male. You got to, and then everybody be going around the world crazy and capping people. But I
Okay.
digress. Misplaced anchor. But yeah, so that was this thing. So next thing we got Mel and her blonde wig, her blonde bob. She met up with Letitia at some nice looking restaurant, and she's basically going there to be nosy and trying to get some tea, honey.
Hmm.
And somebody she want to check up on. She said she's checking on everybody one by one after the trip. She already met with Kimmy, and now she meet with Letitia, and I guess just to be nosy. So she just asked about the trip and how everything was, and then it segued into Maurice. So she just said, Mel just state her grievances, her losing her grandmother to a drunk driver, and how she didn't like how Maurice what happened for Maurice, and how y'all just said we glad that he ain't hurt himself or unallowed nobody else. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's all great, but you the next day with a bottle in your hand and saying free Reese, and how tacky that was, and
Hmm.
how uncool that was. Not just to Mel, but to everybody. When I saw that in real time, I'm like,
Like that shit ain't funny.
that
I
ain't
don't
funny,
care what
right?
you went to jail for. It ain't funny.
I'm like, y'all look clown. I'm like, if you with a DUI, then you got a bottle in your hand talking about some free Reese and
Yeah, but I don't.
y'all clowning. I'm
I don't care
like,
what you went for. That ain't funny. Going to jail ain't funny. DUI definitely ain't funny. Like
I
no.
mean, it's a grace of God you didn't hurt nobody yourself or
Hmm.
nobody else in the process of driving. And then she said, you being under the influence and getting behind the wheel, that's a choice. I'm like,
Hmm.
yeah, that is, to be honest. So that's so true. And then, um, Tisha ain't trying to let nothing out, like how what happened, or was it really new? He had red lips stick on his lips, and then Tisha's been tight lipped, and she's like, Mel, we not gonna do that. She said, y'all been in my business for years. How many years now? So I'm asking all the
Mm-hmm.
questions. I'm like, well, I said, whoop, 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 whoop. I'm like, well, you got a point there.
But my thing is, Melody was being a little funny about the lipstick thing, about his pink lips. Like she was
And
being
was
a
it really
little,
new?
she
It was
was being
like,
a little
girl.
dramatic with that. I mean, I guess she
Yeah,
might owe
then
them
pull out
that.
the phone with the.
Yeah, and she
I'm
may
like,
owe
man,
them
let it
that,
go.
But and I ain't mad at her about going in on that DUI part. I'm not mad about that because she said her grandmother was unalive, by somebody, and
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But that pink lip part, girl, let that. What he got pink lips? He's light skinned.
I'm
Most light
like,
skinned people do have
I'm
pink
like,
lips.
girl, let that go. But I think she's just being
She
funny.
was just being funny. Yeah, like
And with the new after, he's like, was it happen? Did it really happen in the afternoon? Then Tish trying to skip out and take her food and left Mel with the
Kim
check.
was at the grocery store. So hold a minute. Kim was at the grocery store. What?
Right. That's not what
She's
was
talking too
said
much. She's
earlier.
talking too much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. And then Mel said in a confessional she think the Scots made a pact
Yeah, yeah.
about not to talk about. So I'm
They
like,
may
well, if
have
they
because
made a
I
pact,
think.
they need to get off the show. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that pact shit when you on a ensemble cast reality show.
Yeah.
It should be in a pact, in my opinion.
Somebody ain't
And
gonna
I'm
keep
not
it.
mad at Mel asking questions because they do that to her. Like she said, I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
she said it in her face instead of
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah, yeah.
said in her face. Like, nah, y'all not supposed to be. I mean, talking, asking me questions all these dang on years. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
it's my turn. I'm return the favor.
You did
I'm
that.
not mad at it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that either, but I do think that was like a little bit. Come on, that male. The man got pink. But you can say every excuse in the world why his lips was pink. But my thing
I
is,
just chuckle. I ain't harp on that. I'm like, I don't care.
like,
I ain't never said that.
what
And
else is like? Where else was the pink stuff? Is it anywhere else? Was it on his chest? Was it down low? If it wasn't, then
I,
whatever. His
Candy, I don't
grandma
think they
kissed
did a
him.
strip search.
His grandma kissed him. His auntie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
so that was that scene. Yeah, that was pretty much that scene. I don't have no thoughts
Trish.
on for this scene anyway. So let's go on to the next one. So
Um.
this scene is like two scenes like kind of happen at the same time
Mm-hmm.
because we have Martell and Destiny meeting up at some place called Trio, and I guess they finna eat dinner. I don't know if they ate anything, but she definitely got a drink. I'm like, now between those two, who gonna pick up the bill, or they gonna split the check?
Ah, no, you did.
Yes, I did. I'm being shady. Yes, I am. I don't care.
Petty Betty.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't know who's gonna pick up the bill. They might be scratching and surviving good time.
We go back there washing dishes to pay for their bill. I'm hollering,
Yeah.
but
They probably look and say, how much you got? How much you
right. Destiny said, I'm only gonna pay for this drink I ordered.
got? Okay.
Yum, yum. But yeah, we see them talking, and Martell let her know that like you set me up and stuff like that. It was your fault. You asked me question twice. You called me out twice, asking me questions. And she's like, you said you had a problem with them or what have you. She said you said it when you was at the storage place
Mm-hmm.
for Madani, and they did a flashback. He said how he was bothered by Marceau and his statements and lack of support or what have you. Um,
Mm.
I think Martell is in his feelings when it comes to the Marceau thing because he feel like if he's not supporting me, he might be supporting Mel. It seems like a childish thing. Like nobody can call you out.
That's why I'm shaking my head. Like, sir, grow up. Grow
Even when
the F
even
up.
when Marceau did that interview when he said revenge P
Yeah.
communications harassment, whatever that shit called over there.
And see, he need to
Um,
grow up because you lying. You're a liar. Like you know exactly what you did. You know exactly what you
mhm.
said that lady. And because the government, the law has labeled it as something different to make it seems like something different. Because of course,
It
uh,
depends on your state, I
that
guess.
girl, what's her name?
Coleslaw,
The short gal.
nail,
Mm-mm. The other girl got it too. Stormy. Stormy got it too.
Stormy.
So because they got the same thing, harassment communications, you want to make it at that, just those words, harassment communications. You don't think people gonna figure out what it means or gonna look into it. You're thinking they just gonna go by the words. Oh, and because Stormy got the same thing, you know she didn't do that. She was talking to somebody. Well, I was just talking to her too. So ain't the same thing. You sent that lady RP, revenge P,
If
and you
it
sent her a
whether it was
screenshot
yeah.
of y'all in the middle of doing something, and you said it on Queen Sheba's live. Like they got proof of what you said, and you knew
Yeah,
what
you
you were doing.
said screenshot. Definitely said screenshot. I could have sworn he said that to Nell at one point when
Yeah,
they first
like
met up.
you keep harping on that word. No, you did more than that. It's just the way the law
Whether
got it
it's
written.
whether it's revenge P or not a screenshot, it's still considered under harassment. You still
Yes,
harassing this lady in
the
some
fact
way,
that you
shape, or
thought
form.
to put her out there like that, your children's mother, like what? That's disgusting. And then you're not the only one that saw it. Child, goodbye. Shut
Right.
up, Martell, with your
Yeah.
raggedy ass. Because he gets on my
Yeah,
nerves.
so basically he blamed that whole field day blow up on Destiny. He said, and then Destiny said, I was trying to help you out, and you said you felt some type of way about it. They did a flashback to the storage. And then we get a scene where Chris pull up on Marceau as he doing a spec house, building a spec house or what have you. He's basically trying to say how they trying to build up Huntsville and stuff.
Hmm.
And they might do business together at some point. And Marceau said like it's basically gonna be beef with Martell forever from now.
It's up forever.
I'm not messing with that man no more.
Yeah, and
Basically.
he shouldn't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. So, yeah. Hey everyone. So make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you are subscribed to everyone's channel up here. So we would greatly appreciate it. Let's see. What else was said? Well, Martell told Destiny that he think Tisha and Mel was teaching the side chicks how to respectfully cheat. It was just
They get on my nerves. Oh, they get on my
She
nerves.
said, I ain't lying. She said, you like trust me. I'm like, nobody don't trust you. You a liar. You be lying. You be trying to harper on one word
Mm-hmm.
and or like missing one word to make it seem like it's something else. It's
Mm-hmm.
just crazy in itself. Out of order. Out of
I
pocket.
mean, like, and respectfully cheating, but nigga, you ain't even worth the respectfully cheating. Like, you ain't worth it. You ain't worth a hill of beans. You ain't worth a penny with a hole in it. You ain't
Not a
gotten that
thing
since
with
you
a
left
hole
that
in
lady.
it.
You've been going down, 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 and ain't nothing come up for you but nothing, but your children and that she's raising. That's the only good thing that has come out of the relationship, the
Yep,
children,
it's some
because you
kids.
ain't doing
Yeah.
a damn thing for yourself. You look like yesterday. You look like last week, last month. Everything you got going on is zero. You have nothing. Have you passed the builder's test yet? Hello? Have you passed that? Do you got your
No.
license?
He
No.
gonna work
What are
with
you
his
doing?
friends.
You lying. You a liar. You a cheater, and that's ain't nothing. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Right. So yeah, that's basically what happened between those two. See, Marceau said I ain't messing with him, and Martell even said like he really doubling down on it and talking about Tisha and Marceau, especially Tisha. And Destiny had to say like I ain't like that. She said Tisha, you ain't have to throw Tisha on the bus.
Yes. Like why you
Tisha
had to
on the
bring her
bus.
in it? That was a zero, a big fat zero right there when you did that. Like why you? If you want to argue with somebody, argue with them.
Right.
Fight
Even
with
I
them.
said like
I'm sure
why you
plenty
doing that?
you can argue and fight back, but why you got to bring her into it?
Yeah, that was unnecessary. I ain't like it at all. So
Mm-mm. If you ain't got enough to say, then okay, man, maybe it's over. God damn, like from the beginning, no, you
that
got to get some
basically
points for
what
that.
happened between these two. scenes. It really wasn't really nothing going on.
Mm-mm.
It's basically gonna be I got beef with you forever. So the last scene, we are going through this quickly because there really was
Mm-hmm.
nothing really happened as I think about it. Bum bum bum. We got the meetup. Well, they finally meet up. Mel and Trish. So they meet up at a restaurant. I'm like, "What's up?" With everybody meet up with Mel, and they get food, and Mel don't. I'm like, I found it funny. She was like, I'm not gonna eat during this scene because I have a lot to say. So I guess she explained, Trish explained why, because it started with the trip, and Trish didn't say bye, and Trish harped on how she didn't say bye to Mel, and because she was still pissed off from, I guess, the night before the dinner. Um, how everybody made it seem like her and Martell had something going on when they really didn't. And yeah, so that was part of the scene. And even Mel said you made it uncomfortable. You made it awkward because of the lie. And Mel trying to help her out, like, you want to clear some of this stuff up. And then she asked when did she go to his house and train him. 2020. And Candy said, no, just shake your head. No, it's just like, why,
Baby,
why?
Mel was in her Annalise Keating bag. You hear me?
Yeah, she
She was
was.
giving Annalise Keating. Um,
Yeah, she.
get up on the stage, ma'am. Let me ask you some questions. Some questions. I got some questions for you.
Come on, Annalise. It was just She the April to August. She was like trying to figure out like in which house was it. In the what she say in the mountains or something.
Uh-huh.
It
What the
light or
driveway look
white.
like?
She said this girl don't even know where she went to. I was like,
I would
Lord,
have
have
said,
mercy.
go to your DMs and tell me what address this nigga gave you, because I know you know where you went. But Mel played it cool, because I'm like, girl, stop playing in my face. I had to stop playing in my face, because you was a liar, you a cheater, you a son of a gun.
Mel said that was like the time I left him. She said it was cool, it was chilly, it was cool.
At
And he just
nighttime.
got
What's
done.
up, Moose Knuckles?
Yeah, but yeah, it was just
Trish looked like look how she looking. She looked like she was lying. She looked like she was in caught doing it, got caught behind the bleachers or
I'm
something.
like, what's the point of lying initially? I didn't get that.
Girl, lie. Either lie right and say, baby, I don't remember. I was high as Cooter Brown. Say that. I don't remember. I have no idea where I went. I was high.
And
Or
Mel was
somebody took me.
yeah,
But
Mel
if you
actually
can't just tell the truth and be done with it, if it wasn't nothing, it was nothing. If it was something, it was something. But say something, but don't be looking stupid.
hmm if it was me, if nothing happened, I'm clearing it up and I got receipts, DMs, all that stuff because I don't be
Yeah,
communicating with
like
that man. Because
mm-mm. But
even
you
Mel
got so
asked
much
like, how
juice
do you know
for Sonny.
Martell?
You got so much for Sonny, but you ain't got nothing for Mel. You ain't got nothing to tell Mel though. I don't know. Well, maybe
Right.
yeah. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Mel had a twisted like a goddamn pretzel. Okay.
Yeah, because she like, how you know Martell? And she said I went to school with his brother, and then she said her sister went to school with Martell, or her cousin went to school with Martell, and
Mm-hmm.
she said, so you knew of him? She like, yeah. And like I used to visit a house and train somehow somebody's house. She be talking so low and sometimes through her teeth. I'd be like, yo, speak up. Sometimes I had to rewind it like twice on one of those parts. I'm
Ma'am,
like, you said what?
ma'am. Let me tap on the
What?
ma'am.
What?
You know of somebody and you go to their house at nighttime.
That's what
You
Mel
know of
said.
him, so you going to his house at night. No, you going to get you some wee wee. You going to get some
Okay.
finger.
Yeah, I'm finna
I
Netflix
ain't
and
going
chill.
nowhere at
And then
nighttime.
she said it was cool. 2020 cool time. That's fall. So that's like the height of the panty.
And then it's the panorama. Why you going to somebody's house around the panorama and you got kids at home? Girl, you a liar. You a
Right.
lie. But you went there, but you still a liar because we don't know when you really went. But it was the panini. girl, shut up.
That's why I said, girl, like
Oh
it's you
Lord.
started wrong. Like you probably know next time because it's like, and then and now Mel was speaking, asking the question that need to be asked was like,
Annalise,
what was you speaking to Ken at the time? She said, nope. I was wondering that too. Like, was there some overlap, or you just still married? I mean, still
she
in your
don't know.
marriage before the separation? I don't know.
She don't be knowing. She don't be
Somewhere
knowing.
past.
She don't know shit. She should act like she high. Cause she don't know nothing.
See,
She
like
don't know
she don't know.
when
She
she
coming
went.
or
She don't know
going.
what the house looked like. Was it white? Was it gray? Was it light white? Was it light gray?
Look, that's how dark it
Was
was.
it was the driveway something? Was it a different like girl? You don't know nothing. You don't know, so you don't know where you went. You might well say you were high, Cooter Brown. I don't know where I went. I don't know.
Girl, you went to somewhat of a stranger house. You don't know where you went at night. Are you okay? And then during the panty?
I got a question
Mm-mm.
for you, but I
No,
already
no,
know
no,
the
no.
answer.
Uh-uh.
Lord have
Go
mercy.
ahead, sing the song. Go ahead, sing it, girl.
I am
That's
sick of this
crazy.
heifer. I'm sick
I
of her.
know.
I'm sick of
I
her.
know.
I'm
It
sick
was
of her.
just, I'm like, she was disappointed. I mean, she got some juicy stuff going on. It's just how it is rolling out for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Where she's still married and she's with Ken, and Ken want to propose to her. She's still stuck in this marriage. Then she got the kids, and the dad ain't really there for the kids, but Ken stepped up because he liked to step up to marry women's kids, and raise them as his own. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but it'd be a little weird. He likes married women who got situations going on, but anyway, but he seemed like a cool guy, but it's still a weird dynamic. It's like
But I wonder how Ken gonna feel when he see this episode and realize when she went, because I don't know when they got together. She had like her and Ken got together
that's what I
much
said.
much later. Like if you was going like
And
girl,
when did
it
her parents and her sister die? When did they? She said it was during the panorama, and it was like one after the other. So 2020 is when everybody was on lockdown. March of 2020, things got shut down.
is the
So
parents really gone, Lord Jesus? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm
I
just
will
saying.
hope so, Candy, because that's crazy if they're not, and
Well,
then be messed up if they're
shit,
not.
this lie was crazy. This was a crazy.
Yeah, but
I don't
that
believe nothing they got
I
saying.
mm-mm, I ain't put down my parents. No, 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 no. That's crazy. Yeah, so this pretty much was the scene, and she couldn't really keep up with Mel.
Mm-mm.
Oh, oh, oh.
Annalise Keaton was on the stand that day.
It seemed right. That's what I'm saying. It seemed like Mel was like the mother or the teacher, and she like the student, the child. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
girl, you a grown ass woman. Speak up, say what it is, say what it was, and stand on it.
Yep. She was being chastised in that top picture. She was like yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. I don't know. Yes, ma'am. Listen, Mel had her ass so twisted up.
Cause Mel trying to like help her out like with the timeline, cause it's just like seen all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Cause even Mel like, what did you say to the other, women?
They done
Because
told
even
12
even
lies.
Stormy was like, but you said this at the gym. Even Stormy was thrown off of it. You're like, wait a minute, that's not what you said at the gym.
Right. And then I think Mel said somebody that he didn't have exercise equipment at the house. So girl, what was you going over there for?
And
To do
then
Pilates or yoga?
and then forehead like did in the flashback. Forehead like, so you lied, so it won't seem like what it was. You lied to make it not seem like what it was. It was just crazy. Like even that sound crazy coming out. Even forehead was like, wait a minute.
Irky, okay? She's so irksome. I do not like to see Trish come across my screen. I do not. Because I know she's gonna tell a lie. She finna be
I,
deceiving. She finna. Oh, I don't even want to. I don't want to
if
see this
sh
episode no more.
I know, but she would have been honest up front. We would not be here for that part of
Hmm.
her life, past life or whatever. We would just focus on Ken, Marquez, and the children.
I don't even
Four
know nothing about
children.
Marquez. I don't even want to know nothing
You
about
gonna
that.
see him next episode?
Yeah, I ain't see the preview like y'all. I don't want to see the preview because I didn't want to get.
I was in and out on the pre. I'm like, I saw him. I'm like, oh no, that's what I
Because
did like this. I'm like,
he make me he
not
worries
him.
me. He spaz out too much for me. He have too many,
He go
after.
from here to here. I'm like,
Yeah, he make me nervous. Like Martell, Martell make me nervous. They make me nervous. I can't.
because I think him and Martell, they got the thing that they make their own story in their own head how stuff
Mhm.
went down,
Mhm.
and it could
Mhm.
be totally different or slightly different how
Mhm.
it actually went
Mhm.
down. So it's
Mm.
like, it's very interesting.
Yeah, I can't take him.
Yeah, I know.
We got any comments?
I don't see nothing after Chef Dun said, hey.
Okay,
If it
child.
is, I don't know. I'm not even in my. I usually be on my phone in it because you know how Restream was that time.
Okay, Trish Mushmouth irks me. I don't know when he posted it, but I had to approve it.
You have to approve it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think I got Mushmouth in my thing. Irks, like that ain't no bad. Mushmouth
That's
irks me.
not a bad word.
That
What
must
is
be a
this?
YouTube thing. It ain't
That's
me.
what
'Cause,
I'm saying.
I
That's
ain't
not
got
a
no
bad
settings.
word.
I ain't got no settings. Say what you want.
Right. That's what I'm like.
I don't have settings, so
Me either. That's the crazy part. So yeah, I think that was it for this show. It really wasn't not much going on. We got the height of the fight. There's none receipts. It's not
mm-hmm.
receding. Fall flat. Hard stop on that. And then basically Marceau and Martell ain't messing with each other like that no more. So
I'm good.
now yeah, so it's like now you see how he was treating his ex wife. Now I
Mm-hmm.
mean y'all was all buddy buddy when all that went down, and now y'all got a problem with Martell. Martell
Hey, Dairy
been a
Boo.
problem. Hey Derby.
We ain't behaving, Miss Dairy. We not behaving.
No, we're not. So not you coloring. That's funny and
You know, she
interesting.
was coloring. We was on that in the Discord watching that movie,
Yeah,
and she was coloring. I'm like, what is Dairy doing?
she's coloring. Okay, I ain't mad at it. But yeah, that was it for
Mhm.
Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 339, episode 6. So
Child.
it's like a song that never ends. It's like a show that never ends. It's just like the same repetitive stuff at times. I'd be like,
I
it's really not entertaining. It's starting not to really not to get entertaining for me.
agree.
Um, I'm just tired. I need something else going on. We gonna see next week though because Marquez is stepping on the scene. He know how to get some stuff started or say some stuff.
He makes he make me nervous. Him and Martell are like they like one and the same a little bit. Like they just making like they could be on the edge of tipping over. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
they
it's
could
like
teeter at any time. Cause
they want that
he
old
be
thing back,
crying all that wiping you. What you crying for?
and they want their old thing back. They want that old thing back. Even Martell to this day, I don't care what he say. Well, that was on you, buddy of hell. So Marquez, I don't know what you trying to do. Y'all need to just get a divorce. I don't know in real time if anybody know replay gang and people who was in the chat. Did they get a divorce yet?
Mm-mm.
Who follow their story? Let me know because I want to know. Did they get a divorce yet?
Mm-mm. They ain't got no divorce yet, child.
I want to know what they're gonna say during the reunion. So that should be interesting. I don't know how many episodes we got to the reunion, but I need them to like wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Because I don't know how we got a season 9 without a reunion, but child.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, any other thoughts?
Mm-mm. I
Before we
gave the
get out
best
of
I
here?
could with the feeling I'm in, you know. And
Yeah, I
sound
know.
like your thug or whoever, somebody
I
in there.
appreciate you. I
So,
appreciate you for coming through. I appreciate you coming through, and
yes,
even though
ma'am.
you
Thank
feeling
you.
under the weather, but yeah, it wasn't really nothing happened this episode. So make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you are subscribed to both our channels and um replay crew. Let us know your thoughts on this episode. Was it a huge letdown between Martell and Marcel? And did he have to throw Tisha under the bus, run over her, and reverse backwards over her? And you think Mel was messy? Messy boots were going around asking Tisha about Maurice and what have you, or what she was in her rights because they've been asking her questions over the years and all in her business, and she returned the favor. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Oh, she was
before we
messy, but she was within her rights because they had to do it to her. So,
get right. So before we get out of here, Candy, look, can you let the people know what you got going on?
yeah. So at 9:45, I think we're going live to discuss All the Queen's Men, episode 3, with EJ, the TV junkie, and Tika Deshawn and Tamika Steen. We'll be doing that. And tomorrow, Married to Medicine at 9:30 with EJ. Tuesday, episode 7 and 8 of Cross with um Lighten It Up with Letitia and Miss Kira. And on Wednesday with Monique and Tamika, we'll be doing the live after conversation after watch of Sisters on Wednesday. And that's it for right now.
Yeah. For me tomorrow, I know Cross live panel Cross tomorrow. In evening 7 ish Central Standard Time. Um, yeah, live panel for 7 and 8. So that we at the end. We at the last 2 episodes for Cross. So we are wrapping that up. So I enjoyed that series. And like
Mm-hmm.
you said, on Wednesday we got Sisters, Tyler Perry Sisters. We do our first reaction after the episode airs that night. So yeah. So make sure y'all follow through and check out the uploads, and I might upload some other stuff. So make sure y'all have y'all notification bells on. And we are out of here.